Morning, everyone. Welcome to a damp Tuesday here in New Plymouth. So as usual, we will do the review of the S&P NZSX 50. So that's the top 50 companies on the New Zealand Stock Exchange. So I'll just share my screen. And before we kick off, obviously this is just general advice. It's designed for education purposes. It's not personalised advice. So if you're wanting personal advice as to recommendations to what you should be doing, then definitely go and speak to a financial advisor or your share broker. So I've pulled up here the S&P NZSX 50. So like I just said, it's the top 50 companies on the New Zealand Stock Exchange. And it seems to be a little bit of a theme. We've had obviously a couple of weeks with a bit of positive movement, which was great. But last week, as you can see, the New Zealand share market was down again. Now, if I look down the bottom here, there is very, very little volume. You can see here by these bars down the bottom, very little volume whatsoever. So we'll just put it over a 5-year time frame. And if you sort of look, I've got this on the weekly interval, so it's talking, obviously, it's each candle, if you like, is representing 1 week movement in the market. And it sort of looks like we're in a bit of a range bound, really. It's hard to say what is going to happen. Nobody honestly knows. But it's certain, I've said it before, we've had strong recovery since we had the first COVID crash. Then obviously we had a few fluctuations. It did rebound again, but then we saw some big downward moves, and now it's just really been in a sideways pattern. We'll put some indicators on. We'll just put our moving averages on. And actually, I want to put a 200-day moving average on. And what that does, or 200-week actually, and what this does is it just gives us the overall trend. It's a very slow moving average. So it's over the last 200 weeks. So it's very, very slow moving. But as you can see, even with this one, the market is still trading below that moving average. Let's take that back to the 2 years, and it gives us a bit of a close-up look. So for me, we want to see, and I've said this every week since I've been doing these videos, we actually want to see our share market trending above this moving average to begin with, okay? And because that just gives us, or it sets the scene really as to what's happening. Let's just change these and make them a bit shorter. So we'll just go the 30, and I'll put on the 15 period moving average as well. Color. So again, still trading below. I'll take it back out to 5 years, and we can get a bit of an idea. Still well below what we've seen in the market, even on a year to date. It is up a little bit year to date, but it's certainly nothing that I would want to be looking at taking any new long positions over a 6-month time frame here. But again, it's flicked to a daily candle just because I've compressed the time frame. It is just trading above, but for me, it's not something that I would be wanting to go in and have a look for at this stage. So I'll leave it there and come back on Thursday, and we will have a look at a share and review and see what's happening there. So have a great day, everyone.